Bro, there's no way this is what the audio is supposed to sound like in CSGO, right? Why is this so bit crushed, man? Like, that's not right. What is this tin can audio? It's coming through my headphones. I don't know, let me... Settings menu? When I open the settings menu, it sounds amazing. It's only when I'm at the default screen it sounds horrible. In the settings menu, it sounds cool. You know what? I bet it's a bug. I bet it's just a bug. Or maybe it's because my guy in the main menu has some headphones on, so it's muffling the sound. How much should I Venmo request my friends for Pride Month? I'd say about $100. Seems about right. That's fair. Did you see the podcast? We don't have Venmo in Canada, by the way. We have Wealth Simple Cash, ! Wealth Simple. Did you see the podcast where the dude said he will never Venmo request any friend for less than $40, and if any of his friends Venmo requested him for $40 or less, he would be upset? It's 2 clicks on your phone, brother. I understand don't get me wrong, I'm entering that phase in my life where if I go out for like a dinner with somebody, it's like someone will pick it up, and then next time there's the implication that the other person will pick it up. But if you're going out with like a few people and you're splitting the bill proportionally or evenly or whatever, you just two tap Venmo request. Who cares? I'm just trying to see if Daniel's in a... Oh! Hello, Daniel.
Hey.
Sorry, I was waiting for a call. I didn't know you were in the Discord. It's my bad.
What's going on?
Not too much. I'm happy to be here. We put a little rush on getting the kid out the door for daycare, so I was only 6 minutes late instead of 15.
Nice, nice. Did you serve her like quick oatmeal instead of slow oatmeal?
No, I just basically said, drink up, drink the chocolate milk, drink up, finish the granola bar. Hey, come on, finish the granola bar.
Yo, did you get the chocolate milk from Costco?
Of course I did.
Does it have like the green, like the top of the container's green?
It does.
Yo,
oh,
we got those.
Dude,
and
and
love that stuff.
Canadian, well, like I don't know. Are you talking about individual bottles or like a carton?
No, like individual, like mini cartons.
No, we got like big jugs.
Oh,
It's free.
More economical.
But check this out. At other Vancouver local grocery stores, chocolate milk, $6.99 a liter. Ooh. At Costco, $6.49, 2 liters. How are you supposed to not be romantic about Costco?
I mean, that's like a savings of 87%.
It's out of control. Now my kids put on 7 pounds since we got the membership, but we're saving a lot of money.
If every Costco in the world blew up,
yeah,
you
okay.
You could save one item, like for yourself that you just love getting from Costco. Like you could like shelter it. What would that item be?
It's tough because a lot of the things that I buy from Costco are not Kirkland's signature. So I don't know if I have a good answer for you. How do you capture CSGO? Does it have to be on game capture? Or does it have to be on... Did you have it on display? You must do display capture because you got... Yeah, okay, I understand.
I go chaos mode, which you would never do. I just go desktop capture.
You have to capture screen for CSGO? Are you psychotic? Why would Valve do this, man? You know what I do whenever I have to do display capture? You'll love this. I put a blank MS Paint window directly under the game,
really?
So that if the game ever crashes, then it just crashes to Paint.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what's that like? I just give chat free reign on my desktop. Like is there anything like in particular that you don't want to see?
Well, just I've got not PDFs open, but I've got like folders open that are like, you know, I was emailing my accountant this week and stuff like that. I don't know if let me check and see if I got an active like Gmail tab. Close that up, close your YouTube. I don't even want to leak like my Twitch dashboard, man.
Why not?
I don't want people to know how many subscribers I have. I'm old. I'm not one of these Gen Z streamers who's like, thank you guys for getting me to 25,000 subscribers. I'm like a begrudging streamer where I'm like, I don't want anybody to know that we're doing pretty well.
You when's the last time you've seen any of your teachers?
In 2018 or so, I went back to my high school to present a scholarship to a graduating student.
Is it because you're a YouTuber?
No.
Oh, how come you presented it?
I'll hit you on the back channel.
Oh, okay,
It's not because I'm a famous alumnus. But then I met like some of my old teachers, but I was like, they didn't, like, I don't know, it was just weird. It felt weird to be an adult talking to an adult who the last time I saw them, I was a child and they were an adult. Because we're like peers, and I don't know, like, there used to be a power imbalance, but now we're at the same level, and I couldn't default to like, hello Miss Spencer.
What you didn't? What did you call her? Georgia?
I didn't say her name at all. I just said hello.
Here, I'm sending. Chat's asking for a squad. I just sent you one. If you're able to. Ulti.
The game has built-in spectating. I'm just
right.
like with display capture on. It's just like it's every single thing they're asking for here is what the squad streaming. What is this? The NLSS circa 2016.
Matthew Pipey, are you happy now? You got your squad stream.
Let me now just open up your Nightbot settings on stream and go to. Can you just put a exclamation point ranked hotkey in there so that we can know that you're ranked plastic 1?
Hey, in your opinion, what is the biggest change in Twitch over the past 5 years?
The rise of subathons is definitely something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is no judgment. I feel like people our age, a little younger and a little older than us, are like embarrassed to spend money on Twitch. They're like embarrassed that they have a subscription to a streamer. And even that is like, they better love the streamer. But the new culture on Twitch, there will be streamers who get like 500 viewers who have 50,000 subscribers at the same time. Like the average viewer is gift subbed 10x. Which is definitely just different. I'm not saying better. I mean, it's better for streamers, I guess, and I'm not saying worse, but it's crazy.
What makes you feel like someone our age doesn't like feel comfortable subscribing to someone?
I think it's just the idea that you would like spend money online. It's not foreign to us, but it's not something we like grew up with. It's like if you can get it for free, why wouldn't you get it for free? And then I feel like the younger generation, for which it was a little bit more normalized, is like if you enjoy their content as much as you enjoy like Netflix, which is $15 a month, why wouldn't you give them 3 gift subscriptions a month or something like that? We should get an alt tab but keep the window up. You know what I mean? Maybe I am a boomer. It's probably because I'm on full screen instead of full screen window. Daniel, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm good. I got a question and pre-jacked.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I think my game crashed and I'm going to be banned from competitive for an hour.
No, you can't rejoin?
The game simply crashed.
No, but if you reload the game.
Okay, I'm booting. It's crazy. They play like $1 million tournaments in this.
I think you're getting chat saying you can rejoin.
Okay, it's loading.
All right, so as you're loading, are you focused on getting in the game?
Yes.
Okay. I won't ask you the question.
Let me get the screen region up first, and then because it's full screen windowed, I can't even access my fucking audio settings, man. My freaking audio settings. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Give me my audio mixer. Look, listen to this. That's just out of the headphones.
Oh, Chad, we haven't even got our boots on the ground yet. You're already getting moments left and right.
And alt tabbing still doesn't. Okay, well, you know what? It is what it is. Here's some MS Paint for you.
You're
Ladies
in the game.
and gentlemen, we're in. Okay.
You.
Yo, they're dropping them, dude. Yes!
Oh,
he's in spawn. Oh!
We're back, baby.
You got bomb?
Yeah, I got bomb. How do I plant? There you go, planty.
I'm gonna cover long for you. We're crazy, man.
Dude, We never left. I got short. What's short? I got tons. It's called. Yo, good win. Good win.
Easiest win of my life.
What is you got? What is Gen Z?
Gen Z is like 26 to 15 right now, roughly.
Okay. And what are you?
What do you mean? What am I?
Like, are you a Zoomer? What are you?
Am I 26? Thank you for asking. There's one coming long, by the way. Never mind. He's cat. He's cat. He's cat.
No, like, what are you? Millennial? What are you?
Yeah, of course. We're like almost the same age.
And millennial means
I just can't
what?
believe I told you that Gen Z was 14 to 26, and you said, "What are you, a Zoomer?" You know, Gen Z and Zoomer is the same. It's the same thing.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm learning. And then Boomer is like, if you have a pension.
Say Boomer is like, if you're over the age of like, you must have been born in like 46 to 60, so you would be like, youngest would be like 65 right now.
Okay. So then, people call people boomers in chat, but there's no one 65 watching unless you're watching Piano Man, right?
Most boomers that are called boomers online are millennials, I would say.
Speaking of Smash, what did you think of the Mario movie?
I haven't seen it yet. My kid's still in that age where like they can't go to the movie theater, I think.
What about you and Kate?
What are we supposed to do with our kid? You're gonna pay a babysitter $15 an hour so I can go watch the Mario movie?
Like, what do you do? Like, do you go on dates with Kate?
Like when we were at my parents' house so my parents could look after her, we went on a couple date nights for sure. We went out and saw Malf as well, but...
I'll fix that. Look, anyone in Northern Lion chat lives in Vancouver that wants to babysit, just add him right now. Get this guy a babysitter so he can go on a date with Kate. All right, chat. Brian, there you go. I'm sure. How many people just added you?
A couple. Why am I taking the silencer off of my gun? What did I click that takes the silencer off of my gun instead of shooting it?
This is really good content. Boomer CS lol.
You guys should see how good we are at parenting. In video games, you just see like you're like, oh, how do these guys do anything? Right? How do they tie their shoes? Little smoke grenade there, I think. In I'm elite at parenting. There's 1,000. Okay, that's just that's how we're supposed to keep the whole flood from coming to the riverbanks.
Yeah, I got one.
I was kind of losing it when we were talking about, you know, how we don't have time to put 5,000 hours into games anymore. People in chat were like, that's why I'll never have kids. You remember if your mindset was ever like that? You're like, I don't want to have kids so I can be gold in Counter-Strike instead?
I mean, no judgment, right? Like, no, because, like, I will say this, like, having kids is, like, wouldn't you say it's the most life-jarring experience?
Yes.
Like, getting married is, like, you know,
changes
Richter
nothing.
Scale. Yeah, like 0.5 on the Richter scale. Having a kid, I mean, it's, you got to stand in a doorway, make sure the bricks don't fall on your head, you know?
I couldn't agree more, yeah, for sure.
At the same time, you're like, I don't think I'd want to live in a world with no earthquakes, you know?
I think that's where the metaphor falls apart, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You gotta respect it, Green. You gotta respect it. Oh, it's so loud, dude. It's so... What is it? Down. What is that? It looks like they went mid, which is also their skill level. Oh, he's good. Oh, good job, good job.
Oh,
Good try, good try. Oh,
that was an Omega jump. Wait, we lost?
I thought we did okay there.
Oh, what's this? This is new.
Yeah, this is, you can see like a superlative for after your game.
Hey, remember when we used to go to Friday Night Magic?
It's stuff that it's from so long ago in my life.
I mean, there is a Lord of the Rings Magic set coming out. That at least have to, like, give you a 1% jolt.
No, it may give me, actually it was worse.
What do you mean?
Because now it's like Magic, I got frustrated by it sometimes, but I always respected it because of the fact that, like, it's just a very well-designed game. I have no interest in the fan service Marvel Cinematic Universe sets where they're like, we put Jamie Lee Curtis into Magic the Gathering. And just keep it. You got your own lore. I'm not saying they shouldn't do it. I'm just saying for me, it doesn't exactly get the blood pumping.
What is there any lore that would get your blood pumping?
No, like they could just make. I'm never gonna play it again, for sure. But they could just make like good cards. That's fine. But if they made like a Peloton set, I'm not gonna play Magic the Gathering. It's just it just doesn't fit. Doesn't fit into my life anymore. You
wouldn't get a Allie Love Planeswalker +1, gives you extra boost if equipped. Pre-jack.
Damn, we can't play together. Our skill, our ranks are too far apart.
What
Unless
do you
we play
mean?
with. Look, I don't know what that's them. What they mean. Competitive skill groups of players in your party are too far apart to participate in competitive matchmaking unless you play with a full team of 5.
Huh. All right. Well,
we have to do like unranked. If you ever go through this, I think you've got just a better mental state than me. Everyone's just typing wingman in all caps. It's just, can somebody explain to me what wingman is?
Just really what I've done, I spent years just putting people on positive blast if they give great first grade instructions.
That's true, and you're reaping the benefits now.
It says 2v2. Okay.
I'd rather just play casual, honestly. Even though like the skill gap might be high. That like doesn't seem like Counter-Strike to me. 2v2.
Did you ever run track?
I think I've told you this story before, but when I was in like the 2nd grade, I joined cross country. And at the first cross country meeting, I don't know, do you have cross country in the US? Do you call it something different? Okay, so I joined, and the cross country coach said, everybody that's here is going to be working really hard, so don't join unless you really want to work hard. And I just quit. I walked back into the gym, and then the coach was like, what are you doing? And you said, well, like, don't be here unless you're all about it. And I'm like, well, I was just kind of like joining for something to do during recess, so I left.
And then did he say anything, or just kind of gave you a shrug and be like, all right, kid knows what he wants?
I think that they respected it at the end of the day. I mean, I'm in the 2nd grade. It's time to get serious, right? You know what the worst part of elementary school is? The thing I'm actually envious with kids these days? We always had chalkboards. We were breathing in chalk dust all day. To write on the chalkboard was like, You got to clean it with the brushes and stuff like that. Your hands would get chalk dust in the fingerprints, and like you'd never get it out no matter how many times you wash your hands. Now kids these days, they have the whiteboards with the markers and stuff like that. It's so much better.
See, like when I was in grade school, it was like an honor if the teacher asked you to clean the chalkboard with the big yellow sponge.
Is that what they told you?
Yeah, that was like, oh, you got to clean the board today. That wasn't like that for you guys?
Your teacher they did a psyop on you. That was the punishment for like the kids who cut up in class for us.
What's a psyop?
It's like she tricked you. She gaslit you. She told you 2 lies and a truth, only they were all lies.
But it was, you wanted to do it.
I didn't want to do it because it's like reading a newspaper. Like your hands are never the same for the rest of the day. Can you imagine like cleaning the chalkboard like that and then eating like an orange? Your hands would just smell like a Florida print shop for the rest of the day.
Oh, get wrecked. Oh, man.
I see him full auto with the P90.
Are you still alive?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know it, bro. For about three more seconds. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, they were all dead. They're not all dead. Get owned!
Nicely done.
I'm gonna get MVP! I'm gonna get MVP!
I'll tip the cap to Gabe, and there still are some pogs to be had.
Sheesh!
Chat, why are you typing dies of cringe? You don't have to type that in.
Oh, they're like, oh, I'm 17. Sheesh is a meme for 14-year-olds. Bro, you're all little kids. Just relax. That was a great shot. I gotta give you credit for that.
Wow. Yo, so a while back, we went on vacation to Florida, Orlando, which chat called like the intersection of like little kids' bacteria growth. Anyways, I watched SpongeBob for the first time. Like, there's some pretty serious themes in that show.
Are there?
Yeah,
I've never really seen it, honestly.
You've never seen SpongeBob?
I've never really much of a SpongeBob guy.
I think Rugrats are still around. But there was an episode where, like, I mean, it's current events, but SpongeBob worked at a diner, and one of them got this, like, algae disease. And instead of telling other people, he just walked around other people, and then, like, the whole city got covered in this algae.
Oh, algae.
Yeah. What do you think I said?
I think you said LG.
Oh,
like
no,
digitally yours. Oh, what a shot. Why would I rush them when they're CT? Is that serious? Because I don't know if you let your kids watch, like, Pink Fong. But they have, like, episodes of Pink Fong that are basically, like, don't ever get in a stranger's car. So then that's made for, like, kids that are 18 months to 5 years old.
Like, do they show the stranger? Like,
yeah. Like a van will pull up and be like, hey, your mom, what am I getting? Listen to this gunman taco truck? What is this?
what is that?
Are you hearing it?
Yeah, I heard it.
I know I can mute it in settings, but I don't want to go to the settings menu because this game 10 years old. It probably puts your address on the screen as soon as you go into settings. And then on top of that, if I alt-tab to turn the screen off, then you're going to see my MS Paint window. Because it's on display capture, because they don't let you have any third-party apps capture the game.
It was Pink Fong Baby Shark.
They did make Baby Shark.
Okay.
I guess if you're a casual, that's where you'd know Pink Fong from.
Okay.
But for those of us who are real, like, Pink Fong heads, I mean, we kind of look down on the Baby Shark, but that's okay.
Are you a Ted Lasso guy?
No, I've never seen it.
I think you'd like it.
Do you, or do you think that it would irritate me? Because isn't it one of those shows where, like somebody is, like, being racist at the pub, and then Jason Sudeikis goes over and explains to them that racism is bad, and then they all sing a song together?
It's wholesome, but it's not overtly wholesome like that. But it's like you walk away from the show feeling good instead of, like, Breaking Bad or whatever you like to watch. You feel like, you know, like you stuck your hand in a garbage disposal.
I like a show that makes me feel bad sometimes, for sure.
Okay.
I got nothing against it. I'm just not sure it's my tempo.
Yeah. Well, like, your tone of voice when you said would it annoy me, then I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't like Ted Lasso.
I'm concerned that lately, whenever I talk about media, sometimes there will be, like, a show where there's bad people. It's a fiction show, and I'll be like, oh, that show's really good. And people will be like, yeah, but Walter White cooks drugs and sells them, which destroys the community. And I'm like, yeah, he's a bad guy. And people are like, I don't support that. And I'm like, me neither. But it's a good show. Like, it's not like by watching the show, I'm like, Walter White's, like, really cool.
And then how does that conversation wrap up?
Usually, somehow I get accused of, like, because I liked American Beauty when I was, like, 17. People are like, oh, so you support everything Kevin Spacey's character did in that movie? And I'm like, no, not at all. Like, I watch The Departed. I don't, like, support, like, shooting the dude in the head or whatever. You know,
Spoilers?
It's just... Well, yeah, which dude, though?
Yo, just real quick, chat, thanks for not being like that when I say, like, Dexter.
I know my chat, though, like, some of it is people that are just, you know, like, that's their true opinion. And some of it is just, like, they just come here to bait for, like, 6 hours straight.
Do you ever, like, have you ever had a stream recently where you just, like, just let it rip and just, like, went after all of chat?
Not really. I'd say it happens for, like, 20 minutes every stream.
And then things calm down?
Yeah, sometimes I'll, like, ban a couple people. Not gonna say it's never happened.
Do you ever do unban requests? I would be there for that show.
I never do the unban requests. Like, I never set up a segment for it because I think you're just inviting people to, like, say awful stuff and get banned, and then, like, farm the content from them when they come back. I just don't want that kind of content. Cause I resist the idea that the stream should just, like, exist onto itself. Like, I want to entertain people by doing other stuff than just being like, I'm a streamer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same reason I'll never do like an IRL stream where I go to Dave and Buster's or something like that. I don't want people to be like, oh, NL's live, like I love this guy, I'd watch him talk about anything, even if that's what they feel. I want them to be like, oh, he's doing something that I think will be entertaining. I'll be entertained by being there.
In real life, you don't like make fun of other people?
No, not at all. People like me. I get along with them. No, what the heck is this? You can't play this song on here. There's definitely like DMCA, man. Holy cow.
That's when it pays to have a mixer, chat. You just hit one button and
you
it
know
goes
what?
away.
Fair enough.
Well, what are they known for if not that sign?
Being the first capital, which is like not that much more impressive, but... Oh!
What's their industry?
Oh, then they make neck deep the low life pack. I'm planting for more money. I'm planting for more money. Oh, I don't think I got it.
See, but Michigan's called.
It gets me every time. Oh, man. That's good stuff. Go ahead. Oh, what? Really?
Oh,
Really?
thought you had him.
I heard my gun go. Peeker's advantage. Oh! So worth. Oh, dude, now I got like a dopamine release whenever I hear the song now.
What are you going with here?
I'm going with a shotgun, and I'm gonna camp long door.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Holy cow! Listen, this guy's 10 times better than me. But nothing tilts me like the dude's body blocking you straight from spawn.
There's one there.
I like it. We got him where we want him. Okay, we can't push out this door though. We're in trouble here.
Huh?
But maybe we got to.
Nice and easy. Time to go.
One lad, I hear him. Yo! Oh, baby. Oh, baby, the triple.
Oh.
Damn, 75% headshot percentage. Holy cow.
What are you? You are the triple.
I got 3 kills in a round once. Does your audio get scuffed in the main menu?
Yeah, and then when you click a button, it goes dual ears.
It's so funny, dude.
All right.
This game must have made... I'm running the numbers in my head. It has to have made like $500 million, right?
I mean...
It used to not be free to play. And then... So that they probably sold like a few million at like 15, 20 bucks. And then... You know what's crazy to me is that Valve gets like 30% or something of everything from the Steam store. But they also get 100% of the money from the keys. Like they're selling the picks and shovels, but then they're renting out the mine so you could go swing your pick and your shovel in the mine. It's crazy.
Can I give you what they make per month on average, CSGO?
Please do.
$54 million per month.
Per
on average.
month? Oh my god. So this game is made like conservatively like 4+ billion. Because it probably didn't start at that level of popularity.
No.
That's crazy.
And this started out as a mod. Like, I wonder, chat, what did they sell the mod for? How much was CS mod sold? Who made it? Gooseman. How much did Gooseman sell CS?
I hope he sold it. I hope he didn't just get a job making like $100 grand a year for it.
Chat said the mod, yeah, the mod was free when you had Half-Life, but he had to sell it, right? Are you telling me Gaben just took it? No.
I drink your source mod. I drink it up.
Let's roll.
They just took in the mod team? Bro, they should watch Succession. They got acquired for 0. They got to keep the jobs they already had, but I guess they got paid salary instead of nothing for making the mod.
Because here's the thing, they don't have to do anything. It's all done. All they do, they don't like. It's the same map for 10 years. How are they making 50 million? It's the same map.
They clearly like haven't been doing anything, because it still doesn't work with game capture.
But I'm serious. Like, what? It's not like they're inventing new stuff. Like, what are they doing? Crates. Chat saying they make crates.
They removed the sniper position from mid. Ooh.
CS2 is your guess? Yeah, but it's just the same game. They just compiled a new graphics system on it. So it's not like it's like 50 million for like 40 million's worth of work. It's like 50 million for like 30,000 worth of work per month.
It's the best investment of all time.
You know what, Gaben? I've never seen Gaben. Like, he's just doesn't do anything. Right? What do you think Gaben does from day to day?
I'm sure there's stuff.
But like, I'm saying in real life, he's not like Bezos where you see pictures of him, you know?
Yeah, I don't think he showed up at the Miami GP. That would be sick though, just see Gaben in like like an Opeth hoodie and like long cargo shorts at the Miami GP. Oh,
Chat saying Gaben just games. Do you think that?
I respect it.
What if he just played Dwarf Fortress all day?
Dude, I respect a billionaire who just is like, I got it good. Let me just move on with my life. I'd like to think that that's what I would be like as well, but I don't know. Maybe I'd be like, no, I'm important. I have to save the world. And then like every decision I made would just like be like worse and worse. We have to save the world. I invented a new form of library that costs a monthly fee. It's a Keurig, but for soups. I have to save the world.
I don't see you being like that. I see you being like, all right, I'm gonna predict Northern Lion's finish here. He's gonna go on Twitter and type in "thank you, goodbye." YouTube evergreen content keeps running, and then you never hear from him again. How close am I to the actual exit stage?
I don't know. I can't know till we get there, I think.
You had to have at least planned it. Like that headshot.
Ooh. He's saving. He's saving his stat track. It was worth it. It's worth it for the deagle.
I don't you have to have a diffuse kit? I didn't have one.
You don't have to. Well, you probably couldn't have done it in time. So I think you actually made the right decision.
But like once you think you're done, don't you think you'll be offline for the most part? Maybe you check in with like a random family vacation story, but other than that, you're gone.
I don't even think I would. Why would I check in with a random family vacation story?
Because you need some +1s in your life.
I don't think so. People like me. I get the ratio of validation to criticism I get in real life is like way better than the ratio I get from chat. I serve them gold all day, and even the gold gets like 50% like, hey, that's funny, and 50% like, oh, you mispronounced the word like halfway through it. So like when you could say something that's not even funny to someone in real life, and they'll laugh like their head off. It's awesome. I was thinking about that. I don't think we've done a video since then. I was at like another kid's birthday party. They were turning 2 years old. And I was telling stories about how like, oh yeah, like we took the diaper off my kid because we were changing their diaper. And as soon as we took it off, they had a big dump on the floor. And like, instead of telling me to like go die or like asking me if I've seen season 2 of The Bear, all the other parents just laughed and then shared another story of theirs. And I was like, oh, right. Like, this is what human communication in the real world is like. It's not like, yeah, but do you use disposable diapers or do you use washable diapers? And like, no matter how you answer the question, you're screwed. If you're like disposable, they're like, oh, so you hate the environment? If you use washable, they're like, oh, I thought you didn't have any free time.
So you or me, brother.
Oh man, that was
Yeah,
good.
but I thought you were kind of introverted though in real life.
I mean, you don't have to be extroverted to talk to other people. I did think it was kind of psychotic. Like I just got in the elevator the other day, and a dude I'd never met said, "Do you have any weekend plans?" And I said, "Not really. How about you?" And he said, "I'm going on a golf trip." I said, "Oh, cool. Where to?" And then he said, like, someplace I'd never heard of. I said, "I'd never heard of it." He said, "Me neither, brother. Have a good day." It's like, is this normal? Like, he didn't even introduce himself or anything. It was just the nicest man I've ever met.
I thought you were gonna say he invited you to play with him.
That would have been pretty sick.
I don't know, Chad. I'm just predicting Ryan goes dark one day, and then that's it. That's my clip it. 6 years from now, be like, he was right.
I've had more internet than like most people will in like a whole life. So I think that it's not like I'll be like, oh, I hate the internet. It'll just be like, oh, I think I've just had enough. The older I get, the more I like being in like real life versus online. Having a nice cup of cold brew on the patio. Just looking out over the front yard.
You're like, why didn't you cover me when I was going cat?
What are we doing?
I'm kind of with you. I had this like mini epiphany. We went overseas to see my brother-in-law, and it was like everyone in Italy was like happy. Everyone. Doesn't matter what job. Everyone was happy.
Any Italians in
friendly.
chat that we can confirm there's no depression in Italy? Can I get a Snopes on this?
All the food was like made with like 3 ingredients each, and it tastes the best thing that you ever ate in your life.
I can't even examine my gun. Look at this. How sad is that? I don't even think it's default. It's like worse than default. Oh no, you definitely can't play this. Are you crazy? What is this, Pelo 30-minute new tracks ride?
Someone in chat said Italy has its own set of problems. Just let me have that one, chat. Can I have that one? Can I have it? You know?
Oh man. That's how it
Like
feels
they-
on vacation though, for sure. He's picked up the bomb. We've lost sight of the bomb.
Oh.
I am the one with the gun, and the gun with the one, and the ooh, off me.
Oh. You had to see that little limb just slow walking like a crab and just salivated.
What the heck is a technical timeout? Is this the NBA? The Kimbo looks so good, dude.
Look at that. How can you load 2 guns with one hand? That doesn't make any sense.
There's only one explanation. It's John Wick.
Are those movies worth watching?
Yeah, the John Wick movies are really good, man.
Does he have like a catchphrase?
Yeah, he
Like you
says
got
it's.
wicked?
He does say it's wicking time.
He does?
He does not say it's wicking
Oh.
time. No, I don't know. I haven't seen the 4th one yet, but he doesn't say it in the first 3.
Like you got wicked, you know? And then he pours candle wax on him and then puts a
Yeah.
little string in him.
It is a movie about a serial killer obsessed with candles. A lot of people don't know that about John Wick. Let's peek him. Squeak.
I think we've won every game, haven't we?
Oh, get flicked! You just got flicked by John Flick.
Get that gun.
Dude,
nice
he's
job.
right in the doorway.
It's worth it. You saw how bright it is. Take it.
I can't. I gotta let's let Purple's holding the angle. Great job, Purple. Appreciate it.
Get a little sniff of it. Yeah.
Oh! Oh,
Nicely
man.
done. What did you get?
Highest headshot percentage. Wow.
The bullseye.
How about that?
Ryan Gary, closing thoughts on Counter-Strike.
It's still really fun. I wish the product was better made, but the game is really fun.
Yeah,
That's why
nice-
people take Counter-Strike so seriously. It's like the silliest game of all time. That's what I like about Counter-Strike.
I like the that it's got a good rag down. No, it's still fun. Like, you know, it's like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You don't eat it every day, but when you do, you're glad you didn't use the crunchy. What do you got going on after this? What are you playing?
I think I'll play some Super Mega Baseball.
Ooh, Did you put your own character in there?
I did not.
Why not?
There's a recurring... I mean, here's the thing. I'll stop saying I have no time when people stop asking me why I didn't do something that requires time. I know people are sick of hearing that I don't have any time. But yeah, I've not made a custom team in Super Mega Baseball 4 because I got no time.
I understand. Ryan, it was fun. I'm glad we got to play for a little bit, catch up for a minute, and talk soon.
Had a great time, Daniel. Goodbye.
All right. See you, buddy.
Super Mega Baseball 4. It's taken a while, but I'm reworking myself into a gamer who doesn't care about results. A gamer who merely cares about having fun. I had a lot of fun playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Detaching my enjoyment from whether I had a 1.0 KDR and just salvaging whatever possible dopamine I can when I actually get a kill. Took me 30 years to reach that point, but honestly, it's kind of goated. I hear you. I'm trying to get to my silly era. Curves, semi in the dirt. Two-seamer that starts in the same spot. Oh. Slider that stays in the zone. Oh. A meatball. Thank God. How about a little off speed? And then a curveball in the dirt. That has to be a strike. Absolutely has to be a strike. Okay. Well, you got to hand it to him. He's just got a good eye, man. It's just a good player right there. I would not hesitate to call GG on that one. Ouch. Me when I lose a ranked game online by 1. Ouch. So true, so true. Me when the steakhouse says they don't sell chicken nuggets, but there's a McDonald's next door. Ouch. 5 games back. Yeah, we're not going to win the division. That's okay. We're just enjoying playing baseball. At some point, society got things backwards. People are quiet quitting their jobs and staking their self-esteem to their rank in video games. It's like being a farmer in the year 1900 who doesn't really care about how his crops are doing, but is like, I'm elite at listening to the radio. Like, what? You got your polarity reversed. You're putting the red clip on the red terminal and the black clip on the black terminal. That might actually be I've never had to jump a battery. How do you do it? Does it go, it would make the most sense if it went color to color, right? That's correct. It goes red to red and black to black. That makes way more sense than the opposite. You've never jumped a car battery? I don't know why people act like it's a negative. My car has never had its battery die while I've been out. I guess I'm just a better driver than you. And I've never had to change a tire. I've never had a tire go flat on me. I'd simply buy tires that don't go flat. Maybe because half the jobs these days are meaningless. Here we go again. You insult me. I'm supposed to take it. I insult you? No, it's not. You don't insult me. It's society's problem. What the heck happened there? What's going on? I can't pitch. I've been hacked. I can't throw a pitch. Uh-oh, something went wrong. You've been disconnected. All right. You've never helped anyone who's had their battery die? Never. I've never seen... I don't know if it's like... maybe it's big cities, small town delineation. I don't see too many people pulled over on the side of the road. And if I saw someone pulled over at the side of the road, maybe it's the sad state of affairs of the world we're in these days. It's extremely unlikely that I would stop. If it's on the highway, there's no chance. Because like if my ass gets out of the car on the highway, my knees are rattling. Like I'm gonna be nervous, man. So many people are on their phones just plowing into cars that are on the soft shoulder. If it was on like a city road, I guess there's a chance. But if it was in like a secluded area, that feels like that's how you die. So huge. Fuck.
Number 69, Randy Mann.
Get him swinging low. That's not low enough, man. Oh, it is. He's going to go home, but we'll take the double. It's probably the best we could have done to get out of that situation.
Batting, the center fielder, number 13, Geronimo James.
Bro, don't give him hittable strikes that are low curveballs. He loves them.
Now batting, the catcher, number 22.
Hang on. This one's going to feel good. I got 22 seconds. There we go. Thank God for autocomplete.
Number 41.
Well, I think you just got to hand it to a superior gamer here. Well played. All right, we're not going to play any Super Mega Baseball 4 anymore. I'm going to run some ads. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Maybe we'll play something else. See you then. All right, we're back. We're going to play some Poly Bridge 3. I'm going to guess bridges tend to go left to right in Poly Bridge. I'm going to keep my camera in Super Mega Baseball 4 position. Wake up, honey. They did another Poly Bridge, which I will play for 2 hours. Beat the levels that are insanely easy, and then get to one level that has to... you got to use like a suspension bridge or something like that, or a cable bridge, and quite frankly, I don't know how they work. It'll take me 30 minutes to get something that falls apart, and then we'll probably never play it again, but there will be great tunes in the background the whole time. I must have missed like the day in school where they explain the physics of how bridges work. I would describe myself as being about 50 IQ when it comes to like understanding why bridges work. Like this to me, I know that this looks like a bridge, but if bridges didn't exist and you said, "Hey, could you stand on this thing?" I would be like, "No." As soon as you stepped onto it, it would fall into the ocean. It just doesn't make sense, man. I don't like what happens if you put the triangles on the bottom? Does the bridge still work, or do the triangles have to be on the top? And then don't even get me started on the cables. Like the cables I barely understand. It also works on the bottom. Holy cow, I had no idea. Okay, build your first bridge. We got to get a moped across. Did we not succeed? Maybe you know what? Let's do it again. Why don't you copy paste me? Oh, it's a little longer this time. Okay, I understand. Incremental learning. We'll do that. I'll tell you what. We'll put another triangle on you. Excuse me. Another triangle on you right here. I've screwed it up. I should be able to move you, right? I'll select this joint. It's already falling apart. Okay, how about this? How about this? Dude, it's so similar to the first bridge. How does this one fall apart? Okay, try again. See, like, this bridge and this bridge look so similar. And yet, it's like, it's obvious that this one wouldn't work, but this one does. That's crazy, man. Now, this is just your gimme, right? Like, that's nothing special. We're bottom 26%. But what if we tried to get a little goofy with it? I understand this is a golf cart. Just give me a second, okay? What do you think about this? It doesn't work, huh? Hang on, hang on. You know what? It's because the road is too heavy. Gravity, my dude? I see what you're saying. You're saying we need another triangle down here in order to offer some stability. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Ah? Did you see the way it exploded? Oh, man. Hang on. More wood? Collect wood? It's gonna work. Then all this loser's gotta do is actually make the jump. It's gonna work. Look at this. Oh! Oh, well, there was no point in doing it to begin with. The dude doesn't even have enough horsepower to get up the freaking thing. Okay. I mean, you might be able to make a ramp here. I mean, we should probably just get through the tutorial. Like, don't be an idiot. Maybe symmetry is strong too, right? You don't get, like, bizarre forces. I don't know if that's the industry term. And then we want to go a little up. The more you can arch, the better off you're going to be. And then you can go down a little bit. Arches and triangles are the name of the game, right? So that wasn't even close. Like, we could easily cut some corners on that. And as long as nobody ever drives a heavier car. But they don't make heavier cars than this, so this is fine. An arch up is stronger than an arch down. That's just science. I don't know why it works that way. Take it up with Archimedes. 2 long steel beams. I don't even think you need this pipe. I think get this pipe. Just let me think about it for a second. Let me think about it for a second, okay? Why don't we just go triangles at the top? Is there some rule that on like on a convex arch, the triangles have to be on the bottom? Or like, why can't we just do it like this? Because of gravity? Gravity this. Oh, you're so stupid. Just drive. He's got it! Okay. Let's go! Use limited steel. Build a bridge that avoids the boat. It's the same picture. Corporate wants me to find the difference between these two pictures. It's the same picture. Hey, Brackles, thank you for the gifted subscriptions as well. I can only assume that this stream is helping you with your engineering homework. Let's go! And thus you're paying it forward. Why don't they just use arches for every bridge, man? Top 44% on a sight read, we take those. They do? Oh, yeah. Suppose that's true, isn't it? Woo! Never mind. Give me several undos, please. It almost made it, too. That's the craziest part. You know what you could do? Hang on. I got another good idea. Don't connect here. Use one single trace. And then we go back to triangles, Marty. Triangular Andy. And like this just by itself should work. Maybe we need one little steel Marty right here. Oh, it's close, man. Bottom triangles instead? You know what? Maybe there's something to that. Maybe there's something to this bottom triangles meta. A little underside, little underside, little underside. Little underside, little underside, little underside. $11,054. No sweat? Oh, we can cut, man. We can cut. Top 41%. We're moving on. Collect both checkpoints. Okay. 99.3%. That sounds like we did the job exactly according to the specifications requested. If anything, we should be rewarded for being so close to... being so close to 100. Okay, I see you got some steel that don't impress me much. So you got an alloy, but have you got the touch? Don't get me wrong, I think you're all right. But that won't keep my bridge alive on a windy night. That don't impress me much. Steel is an alloy, right? It's not just something that you get from the ground. Oh, this is too easy. We're gonna be like bottom 10%. Top 36%? People are horrible at building bridges, man. All you gotta do is make wood arches. We beat the whole game with wood arches. Well, well, well. Oh, it costs more than we can afford. Bottom 8%. You know what I'm also thinking? Now, just hear me out here. Haters will say it's fake. We're going to be well over budget here. But can't you just go crazy on the triangles? Like, why wouldn't this work except for the fact that it's over budget? Because we're not allowed to raise taxes. That's not how I want to go. Wood is heavy. Not as heavy as my truck, though. You could lower the triangles. Yeah, but wait, aren't bigger triangles stronger, though? No? Oh, you know what we could do? We lower it and then give myself a little arch, because that's the free lunch of engineering, right? Is arches. How about this? And then we'll simply make your triangles larger. You told me that the smaller triangles don't matter. Smaller triangles are obviously worse. Top 31%. That was just one guy? Find him. I'm on a different level today. He will be removed from chat forever. A cable-stayed bridge is a bridge with vertical towers and straight cables at an angle, supporting the bridge deck. They failed. Their tutorial failed. Even the start of their bridge doesn't work. Okay, you know what? Forget about all this. Get this garbage out of here. We don't need it. All you need is to make an arch. Stop me if you've heard this one before. And then place big wooden triangles on the bottom. And, like, make it a bridge straight out of Wild Wild West, man. Hey, I beat a new level in Poly Bridge. New level or just arch with triangles again? Arch with triangles again? It's too easy. Top 3%. It's the best I've ever done in any engineering challenge in my whole life. Keep it simple, stupid. No anchors in the middle. Try resting your bridge on the island. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think that's going to be necessary. Here's what I'm going to do instead. And these are people's lives at stake here. We're going to do like a bit of an arch. And fill it in. Engineers know about this, right? Like, I didn't just revolutionize the world of building bridges. So I feel like they probably spent so much money, like, building the Golden Gate Bridge. They literally could... Oh, never mind. I guess that handles some trucks, huh? Well, hang on. Here's my problem. I didn't make the triangles as large as possible. Honest question. Can't we just say that only vehicles that are less dense than the road can drive on it, so they float on top? All right. Little over budget, but so be it. Okay, that's a gimme. We're over budget, though. We're gonna do what we in the business call a balancing act. Oh. Dude, it's like the internet. You know, this is like the iPhone, Wikipedia, Twitter, Twitch, and then like this is like Amazon Web Services and Azure and stuff like that. And then this is like local ISPs, TCP, IP protocol, and then this is one piece of software written by a dude in 1971 in a bunker somewhere in Nebraska, and no one's heard from him in 10 years. This doesn't look strong to me. This looks like if I saw this bridge, I would not walk over Lynn Valley Canyon. I would be like, this thing's about to collapse. If I saw a bridge arch up, I would be like, no problem. By the way, I think I recently discovered that I'm scared of heights. I had to walk over one of the bridges in Vancouver to get back from downtown. And I was like, I've done it before and no big deal. But I was walking over one of the bridges. They're probably like 500 meters long or something like that. Like, they're pretty long. And I was getting I was not comfortable being up on the bridge. Like, there were railings on the side of me. And like, people were just talking, having a conversation like on their phone and stuff like that. I was looking at my phone for like a minute. I had to put it away. Because I was like, I just feel like my hands are gonna like get possessed and be like, ugh! I'm gonna drop it out down into Falls Creek or something like that. Like, I had to put it in my pocket and just like focus on moving straight ahead. And also, every time that like someone passed me, I was very uniquely aware of the fact that they could, like, a big person could just pick me up and toss me over the side of the bridge. I had no reason to believe that they would, but, and I guess at any point someone could just like kill you in a lot of situations, but like, I don't know, the bridge got me primed for it. Let's just put it that way. How do you feel walking across Capilano? I don't go to the Capilano Suspension Bridge, but I'll tell you, I did go to Lynn Canyon, also known as the Free Capilano Suspension Bridge, and like, me and my dad were hugging the ropes on the side of the bridge the whole time. And then Kate was like, let's take a selfie. Like, she took out her phone and was like, everybody take a selfie. And I was like, I don't want to like take the selfie as soon as possible. She's like holding her phone over the edge of the bridge. And I'm like, take the photo, take the photo. That was my mom. Oh yeah, that sounds right. But then I can handle like a gondola. Like, I used to not like the part of skiing or snowboarding where you go up in the ski lift. I'd say I still don't really love the chair, but in the gondola, you're a little bit more insulated, so I don't mind. But the people who are on the chair and they get like, and this is a recycled bit, so I apologize, but the people who don't put the bar down on the chair, bro. And they're like, why would I even put the bar down? I'm like, so you're not like just raw dogging your own death, or at least like broken ankles or something like that? Like, I get that the bar is like super, it's not gonna stop you in every situation, but still. I do be telling him to stop being up. Meow. Yeah, but like, I need the bar. Otherwise, I just wouldn't go snowboarding. Because I gotta put the bar down. I don't even like the part when you get to, like, with the bar down. I don't like when you get to the top and there's like 20 feet where you put the bar up and then you're just raw dog in the air again. But you gotta do it, because otherwise, if it takes you more than half a second to get off the ski chair, some 45-year-old dude who's never had a real job is gonna be like, get off the lift, man, get off the lift. If you ever take more than an eighth of a second clearing the lift. Come on, man. Bro, you're born in the 1970s. You gotta have a little bit more patience, okay? I think it's time. I've got an action item for McDonald's corporate. I don't know if they're interested. That did not help out as much as I thought it would. Here's my action item for McDonald's corporate, okay? Right now, there are Happy Meals. There's 4 chicken nuggets, there's hamburger, there's cheeseburger, and then there's chicken snack wrap. We need to add some more Happy Meal options, okay? Like, what about a McChicken Happy Meal or even a filet of fish Happy Meal? They're for kids, you know, it's not for you. I guess they don't want to give it's got to be something that scales in size or something like that, but still. Like, yeah, junior chicken or something like that. Because my kid doesn't like to eat the chicken nuggets, which I know is crazy. But she just she eats all the french fries, she eats the yogurt, she'll drink the drink, usually some chocolate milk. But then, like, she only, with the chicken nuggets, she dips them in the sweet and sour sauce, and then she just licks the sauce off them. Also, the McDonald's we went to last night kind of blew my mind. You can't have shit in Detroit, man. Diet Coke, Coke, no Coke Zero. The fountain doesn't have Coke Zero. I also feel like there's another... Like, maybe I should just be the CEO of McDonald's. Here's what I'm gonna say. When you're buying inventory for the fountain drink stand, buy less small lids, buy less large lids, and fucking load up on medium lids, man. Probably 80% of the people at McDonald's are getting a medium drink because that's what comes in the combo. The small is always, the sleeve is loaded to the brim. The large sleeve is like 80% full. In the medium, there's always like 2 pre-crushed lids that are left over. And you're like, what the fuck? Use hydraulics to create a drawbridge on your own. Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah. You know what you do? And then this bad boy, gonna cut you and paste you. Oh man. Flip it? Where's the flip? Flip horizontal with F. Ooh. I didn't cut it first though. Hang on. Okay. Let me get a copy me. Flip me horizontal. And run me. It's just that easy. I did it myself. He's a genius. You didn't learn anything? Excuse me, I learned how to build it in the tutorial. That's also where I learned how to copy it. Programming legend? Dude, that's what I was thinking. You ever think about, like, I'm a friend of the computer programmer. I just get annoyed when computer programmers get smug. Like, I can't believe that there's some computer programmers who would consider, like, flipping burgers to be an unskilled job. You understand that, like, I'm sure at a high level, computer programming is hard. And I'm sure making a project is hard. That's why they have multiple people doing it. But, like, for the most part, is programming not, like, just Googling how to do something and then typing it into the editor yourself, but changing the words to be what you named your variables? That's pretty, like, I thought that programming was going to be really hard. And the first 6 weeks of the first programming class I took, I was like, this is hard. And then I kind of realized that conceptualizing the best way to solve a problem can be difficult. But when it comes to, like, oh, it's so hard to get your computer to play music. No, it's not. You fucking Google C++ music playing library, and then you download it and you import it into your project, and then you type, like, play, you know, like music.play, open parentheses, the string of the file path, and then you just fucking send it, dude. Flipping a burger is hard. How are you supposed to know how cooked it is on the side that you can't see because it's touching the heat? That's a problem that's hard to solve. They should have, like, a glass-bottomed grill or something like that so you can see how cooked it is. Import burger. I didn't take Programming 101, okay? I took Programming 101, 102, 201, 202, 2614, fucking 3512, Intermediate Java, C# networking, which I don't even know. It was like advanced project development in C#, but the professor didn't teach us anything at all. He just basically told us to like go work at his startup. I learned how to make shit in Swift. I don't even know if Apple still uses Swift. It's the worst programming language I've ever used in my life. They do? That's crazy that people are making stuff for iOS if they have to use Swift. Is there something where you can just like write it in Python and lint it into Swift? Because like I couldn't figure it out, man. I mean, I could figure it out. I was just annoyed by it like the whole time. Did you have to learn React? They had React classes, but I was kind of, I just made a mistake. I had the choice between Angular and React and Node.js, and I took Node and Angular. Because at the time, the mean stack was like the industry standard, but I think that they've now moved past the mean stack because React has stuck around and nobody talks about Angular very much, at least around me. Now it's the MERN stack? Node.js was good. That, honestly, learning C# was probably my favorite class because we started in Java, and then in my third semester, I went to a C# class, and I was just like, holy cow. It removed all the parts of Java that were insanely annoying. It was like you could pretty much just type English and your shit will compile. But Node.js was like my second favorite class. I was like, I felt like I was Hackerman's. Initiating a project from the command line and then being able to like spin up a web server and an API. I was like, I'm Steve Jobs. I'm Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs ain't got nothing on me. Then I took another Java class and I said, I don't really like this that much. I think I'm going to take a semester off. And then the pandemic hit and my wife got pregnant and we had a kid. And you can't really complain about how streaming's going. But like once you get out of the habit, it's easy to stay out of the habit. Let's just put it that way. Just go learn Bash. My school wants people to get jobs, so they didn't have a Bash course. They did have a C course, though, so I guess my joke doesn't really hold water. I'm crazy? Oh, come on! Okay, we'll just lower it a little bit. Lower it a little bit, lower it a little bit. Can I get a 3x speed on the simulation here? Well, I don't know how they thought we were going to get hit by the airplane. Top 15%. You know, this game sometimes is the perfect embodiment of the mid-cell meme, right? Or the brain cell meme. Super genius. Use hydraulics and cables. Huge idiot. Use hydraulics and cables. Me at the peak of the... Wait, no, I've got it inverted. I'm the brain cell. Should be super genius. Just use wooden arches. Super idiot. Just use wooden arches. In the middle, no, you have to use hydraulics and cables. There you go. That makes sense. Okay, give me a second. Let's start here. We know we're gonna want a road. I guess we could try to just do a huge arch. But no, let's take an opportunity to learn, okay? And then a hydraulic here will like push this up, and like a hydraulic here will pull this back. I'm thinking. Maybe you're gonna be a split joint. It's not even close. Okay, so foundational element of every bridge. Oh. And you're gonna contract by 50%. Let me just get the arches on here. We're just gonna do some unit testing, okay? Then we know that this setup right here is goated. How about one of these? Great start. Now. Oh, man. The comedic timing. What did you expect? Like, why doesn't it fucking pull the thing up instead of pulling itself down, you know? Foundations add an anchor in the river in Lego City you can build from. However, they're very expensive. They're not joking. That's pretty pricey. You know what's cheaper than a big foundation like that? This is like a perfect situation. I've never seen a situation more archable than this. Arch for wood? Can you... Is that something you can do? Hey! That's looking pretty good right there. Don't arch the road. It doesn't work like that. I think you'll find it does work like that. Welcome to Super Hexa Bridge. How does this not work? They're not squares. They're two triangles put together. It's too heavy, but all the heaviness is adding stability. The far left. Oh, no, you're right. The far left is a square. My mistake. That should be fine now. It's exactly the same. Extend it. Oh, too much weight, you say? Oh, really? Top 1%? Oh. Two triangles. Hang on. A triangle distributes weight in two directions instead of just one. Why shop at 5 or 6 stores when you could stop at just one? Triangle distributes weight. What about an upside down triangle? You telling me an upside down triangle condenses gravity from 2 dimensions into one? Like the Spice Girls? What happens if you make an hourglass? It condenses the force of gravity from 2 dimensions into one and then spreads it from 1 to 2? What is this bit? The bit is grown man starts to understand physics. When I don't know if it's different for you, but like the reason that I feel safe on bridges is not physics, it's stats. I'm like, if this thing was gonna collapse, it probably would have happened by now. That's what gives me comfort. Maybe some people are like, when they drive up to the bridge, they're like, oh, look at those triangles. Whoa, there's so many triangles on this bridge. I feel very safe. If a bridge was just a straight road across the water and it had been there for 50 years, I'm not gonna feel like unsafe at all. The longer it's built up, the more likely it is to collapse. No, they get freaking seasoned, cast iron. Think of it like you are floating in the water. The more you space your weight out, the easier it is to float. Okay, I'm not gonna build a bridge. I'm simply gonna float in the water. If the air was water and the cars had to float, then I would make a very wide and flat car. But I'm not making the car, I'm making the water. So I would make the water really dense so that lots of things could float on top of it. And how do you make things dense? with triangles. Huh? And arches. Or you could just build the water out of obsidian. I know what I got. You don't believe me, but I know what we got to do. This is going to look amazing. It's not done yet. This is a rough draft, okay? Hang on. Just give it a second. Isn't the top stable on its own? Oh, yeah. Now that we got the hydraulics in place, you just need to stabilize the rest. Just draw the rest of the helicopter. Good start. It was closer than further away. Let's say we basically got it. You know what? I think you got a good point here. What if we were to change this so it connects here instead? And then I think you got to make like maybe a little bit of a jump at the start of the ramp, but oh man. Why I diagonal? Because there's no straight one to attach it to, man. Look up. This thing? Yeah, so it'll go up 1 inch. Hydraulic press, the highest one. You talking about this? This right here? The hydraulics, it doesn't... oh. Well, it can... Oh, never mind. I didn't think it could reach. It's goated. I suppose we should probably delete this piece of wood right here. It can't be done. Ah, whatever. It'll be fine. This seems okay. Act 3, Chibli, just in time. If you broke, then you don't need to be here. Streamer hates his disadvantaged viewers. I meant the wooden strut. If you're broke, you don't have to be here. It's crazy how you can like delete something and then it makes the whole bridge less stressed out. I guess because you're deleting the part that got stressed. We could probably do better. You don't need the bottom steel. I can't delete the bottom steel, unfortunately. You know what I could definitely do? That doesn't have to be there. This doesn't have to be here. This doesn't have to... Those have to be there. I can't delete this. Oh, wait. Hey! They did surgery on a grape. He's done it? Fuck you. It turns out maybe that wood was kind of important. Donkey, 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 dunk. I guess we could just do this and then see what kind of crazy stuff people built. They are great games. Polybridge, they're great games. Let me look at what we got going on here. Other player solutions. There we go. This would be like the lowest budget. Wow, genius! Dude! A little arch and then a little flappy at the end there. Very clever. It's exactly the same thing. Wow, that's pretty smart too. Just one little hydraulic to get a ramp going there. It's a real engineer. Something similar here. Dude, that actually looks good. Dude, I never would have expected that. I mean, the wood is like flapping, don't get me wrong, but they're so clean with it. I don't think about this stuff at all. I just build like a straight line. They don't even have ones with losses on here. That's clean with it. Holy cow. People are really smart. Alright, Kate is ready to go live. I will send you over there. Oh wait, you missed something at the end? Sorry, I was looking at Discord. Oh! Oh, that is good. Alright. I'll send you over to Kate. Enjoy your, the rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know, I think we're gonna do Jackbox tomorrow, but I don't know, we might only have 3 people? That's not enough to have like a Jackbox. We might have 4 people? We're running out of human beings, man. I had to do a double raid. The first one didn't pop up for me. Anyway, see ya.
Oh, some art on the Discord. Gotta see. Oh no. It's so cursed. You Watanabe, thank you very much for the gift sub. It's so cursed. Oh no, dude. So cursed. Oh no, though. What happened? Why are you trying to make Ryan pray? And you guys are like closing his eyes? But it's like the most cursed shit of all time. Just gotta make sure he has his eyelashes. Oh no. Dab on the haters? Oh no. It's so cursed. The pray. Is it like daddy prayage? Do you have the emote? Oh my gosh. That's so good. I like the glow more than the halo. Do we have this emoji on BTTV? Let's go. lionPray. Oil painting filter turned him into a lobot. Oh no. The oil painting is cursed. Faux show. I love lionPray. lionPray. Let's go,
6
Joseph.
months of blessing lionPray.
Joseph, thank you very much. With the prime sub. Thank you. 6 months of blessing. It's dang good.
I'm malicious, mean, and scary. My sneer could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, my hands are not the cleanest. But despite my evil look, and my temper and my hook, I've always yearned to be a concert pianist. Can't you see me on the stage performing Mozart, twinkling the ivories till they gleam? Though I do like breaking femurs, you can count me with the dreamers. Cause way down deep inside I've got a dream. I've got a dream. He's got a dream. Okay.